Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Watching Nazis Cry. I'm not a Nazi. I'm just enforcing the law. They're so fucking cringy. So real quick, before I read this article, I want to read to you a little bit about the Nuremberg trials, specifically this section. The defendants generally acknowledged that the crimes they were accused of occurred, but denied they were responsible, as they were following orders from a higher authority. Isn't this interesting? We're not Nazis! We're only enforcing the law! Ha ha! We're not Nazis! We were only fucking following orders! Ha ha ha! Really? Yeah, bullshit. So, let me read this article for you. A new Netflix docuseries that saw filmmakers gain unprecedented access to the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency's operations under the Trump administration sees ICE agents open up about what it's like to be seen as the bad guys. For roughly 3 years, starting just after President Donald Trump took office, filmmakers Shaul Schwartz and Christina Clusiau were given a stunning level of access to the U.S. Homeland Security Department's immigration agencies, including ICE and the Border Patrol. Schwartz and Clusiau, I'm sorry, I tried my best, followed federal officers and agents as they enforced some of the Trump administration's most controversial immigration policies, including the government's zero-tolerance family separation policy at the border and ICE's crackdown on undocumented immigrants across the country, with their work culminating in the new docuseries Immigration Nation, which saw its trailer premiered exclusively on Newsweek.com and which is set to launch on Netflix on August 3rd. In the new series, previewed ahead of its release by Newsweek, ICE agents speak candidly about their orders to ramp up arrests of undocumented immigrants, with one scene showing an agency supervisor in New York ordering an agent to bring in more collaterals. Not human beings, no, collaterals. Undocumented immigrants identified during a targeted arrest, whatever it takes. Start taking collaterals, man. A Nazi supervisor can be heard saying, "I don't care what you do, but bring at least 2 people in." Throughout the series, agents can be seen discussing the need to ramp up arrest numbers, while some appear to also boast about how many people have been arrested in a single day. We were never like this. Speaking with individual agents, Schwartz and Clusiau found that some appeared contrite over their role in enforcing Trump's immigration crackdown, while others defended their work, arguing that they are just doing their jobs. "I was just following orders! Adolf killed himself! That means I'm free!" It's like too much, one agent in New York told filmmakers, describing how describing how ICE agents had gone from arresting less than 8 people in a week under the Obama administration to making more than 8 arrests in a single day under Trump. "It's like the floodgates opened, and no one's used to this," the Nazi said. The agent said. "It's not like, okay, we went back to the way we were. We were never like this," they said. "It's a different world." The bad guys? Another agent complained of being seen as the bad guys in society. "We constantly look like we're the bad guys. All we're doing is enforcing the laws and doing our job," the Nazi said. "It gets to me sometimes. It does," she says, "'cause I feel like we have no respect." After working with the Nazi ICE agency for roughly 12 years, the agent says, "Things have changed a lot under Trump. Now, the Nazi administration has changed, and we're finally able to do our job," the Nazi says. "To be honest with you, I honestly still can't believe that he's our president. It's the best thing and the worst thing that could have happened to us. I love my job." Another agent shares in these sentiments, acknowledging that ICE isn't a fan favorite of anybody's. "Words like Nazi, how can you do this? We're used to it. And I mean, I love my job. I do," he says. "I have a good, stable home. I make money." Bitch, you know what else you can do to have a good and stable home? Sell cocaine? You know what else you can do to have a good, stable home? I don't know. Work at the grocery store. You know what else you can do to have a good, stable home? Work on a farm? There's so many other options. But you choose locking up innocent people for no reason. Think about that. Hitting out at criticisms that have, for years, compared ICE agents to Nazis and Nazis to ICE agents. The agent said, to be called a Nazi, a racist, it's just ignorant. It's ignorant. Wow, what a profound argument. It's ignorant. It's ignorant. So stupid, so stupid. We don't pick and choose groups of people based on race, color, religion. We just look for people who are removable. I stopped reading this article here because it doesn't matter. What you need to know is about the Nuremberg trials, and I'm going to link this article in the description. I want you to read it yourself because this is serious stuff. This is the same things that people said during the Nuremberg trials. Oh, sorry, wasn't me. It was Adolf. He told me to do it. I was just following orders. It is nothing different. If you think that ICE is any different than a fucking primordial Nazi agency, then you are a fucking dipshit. Either that, or you're also a racist yourself. God help your soul, because someday, and one day, it's going to be too late. And one day, you're going to find yourself in a courtroom saying, I was only following orders. Where have we heard that before? Sad. Sad?